Hello, Music Bear here. This short tutorial or explanation, perhaps maybe, goes out to one of our users that have asked a specific question on forum. I can link to that thread also. Um, he actually wants to have a melody playing from the Beat&Bass-editor. And he asked me to start completely from scratch, so there was nothing on the windows. But the only thing I have done is that I have made a beat. We can listen to this beat now. It's a very simple beat. But the thing is that he wants to play along this beat here in Beat&Bass-editor, and that is seriously convoluted. If it is possible, but you need to open. Well, the first thing you need to do is to decide how long are you going to have this to play, and then you actually have to elongate the beat to that length, and you will also have to elongate the instrument to that length, and then you can actually kind of play along. But it is so convoluted. I'm not even going to show it, because the only part you can play along with is this. These notes that are here. You can't. If for instance we have 5 or 6 instruments, you had to choose one of these, and it's just too convoluted and well, in fact, stupid. So I'm just going to show you the easy way. The easy way is, in all simplicity, exactly as I have shown earlier, to play along. But then there's just I'll also link to that video. But then there's just one little trick in the end that will make it possible to go here with the notes. And I'm going to show that now. I'm going to close this. And then we have here the same instrument. Didn't have to be even. I'm going to put in a simple block, and I'm going to open it in piano roll like that. And I don't want it to be that. It's because we don't have the whole screen. So now that should do it. It's just me being dumb. And it is as simple as when we start to play here, we will also play Song Editor, because this guy here has transport to Song Editor. So I'll just do it mutely first. Focus on this here. See, it moves. Both moves. Nice. Stop it again. And I'll then try to make some play along here now with the beat. See here, I have focus on the piano roll, so I can play notes, and when I press here, and we're getting close to these. I'm not gonna play when there's no focus. It's returned there. Right, that was 16 beats. These guys here doesn't count. So now I have, just as I showed in the other video, I have a tune here that could, and I played along with. I could have any kind of instruments here, right? But then how to get it into the beat and bass editor? It's so simple. Okay, so here we have the notes that fits the beats in Beat and Bass editor. Well, notes fit the beats, that is open for discussion, of course. But so now I just want to have them in this instead of having him. But I'm I'm actually also going to put a large question to that decision. But never mind. I can simply just open this piano roll, and I can mark the notes. They're actually already marked. Never mind, but you know that it's done by holding Control and press A, and everything is marked. Then I hold Control and press C, and everything is copied. I close this guy. I go to the Beat and Bass editor. I make sure I am in the beat or bass line that's called melody. I go to the whistle. I open in piano roll. I make sure my playhead is placed at the 0 position, and I just hold Control and press V, and all the notes pasted. Then I can close this, and you can see here this is in song editor. I can take this away now, and I can say that is my melody and go along with it. So I played along in song editor, but I then changed it back into a beat and bass line. The other way is just too convoluted. I'm not going to show that because no one should use it. It is possible, but damn it. But I have a question. Why at all have melodies in the Beat and Bass editor? The reason to have anything in Beat and Bass editor is that it's repetitive. Like for instance this beat. We can just make it longer, we can put in another block and so on and so forth. Right. But this here, why on earth do we want to be able to do this? If I have it as a tune in song editor, just put it in here again, like that. That is also a block, right? And I can take that block and I can extend it just as easy as I extended this guy. I just point to it, hold Control, and hey presto, now I have elongated it just as if I have done that like that. I can't see any reason to actually use the Beat and Bass editor for melody parts, because, and here is the important difference, if I now for the next 16 bars want to have a tiny variation, then I can do like that. Now I have made a subtle variation in the next 16 bars. This is not the same as that one now. If I do like that, I can't do that. I will have to make yet another melody beat and bass line. So why use melody for why use Beat and Bass editor for melody parts? I can't see any reason for that. If someone would kindly explain why they would prefer that from having melody parts in song editor, I would be grateful, but probably protest like mad. That is how easy it is to get melody parts into Beat and Bass editor, if that is what you like. So And that is all I have for now. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.